Hello everybody, welcome to my next video. As with the last few where I showed the kind of before and after the upcoming Season 4 changes on the ground for tactical officers, now I'm doing the same with engineers. At least one example anyway. I mean, of course I didn't show every tactical kit. I'm not going to show every engineering kit either. The kit you use does tend to kind of change things up quite a bit. I'm going to be using the Fabrication Specialist kit, Quantum Mortar, Medical Generator, Phaser Turret, Seeker Drone. I have, you know, 2 engineers, a science officer, and a TAC with me. The engineers have Phaser Turret 3 themselves. Other than that, it's all pretty standard fare. The type of stuff that you could get from the Bridge Officer Trainer. And I'll just do a couple of these groups, just because I'm thorough like that. I'm going to do a little bit of the how things are now in the current system. This guy wants to have some fun here.
Enemy target on.
Oh, they've got... These Nausicaans have these super fun guns which hold you forever. And, you know, as expected, being an engineer, more specifically not being a TAC officer, I don't do a ton of damage, so just kind of have to take myself and my bridge officers to kind of whittle down all these Nausicaans, and much like I said in the tactical video, you know, it just sort of takes a while. You know, you shoot and you shoot and you shoot until everything dies, and you're never really in too much worry of getting killed yourself. And yeah, so we'll do maybe one more just to keep it short and simple, since I am assuming that most of the people watching either play the game right now or played it recently enough. Ground combat hasn't really changed much in the last 17 months or whatever it's been. And they fixed bugs and all that kind of happy stuff, but all in all, it's the same system that we've had all along. And it's just, I mean, if you play on Elite, yeah, it's going to be tough. You're going to have tough enemies trying to kill you and being pretty successful at it, but I mean, we're just talking normal. I'm expecting that most people spend most of their time playing on normal, and it's the normal mode, so it's the mode I'm covering, and that's the case for my tactical videos as well. There's always one of these elite raiders. I hate these guys. Oh, and here's another important point with engineering officers. This orbital strike that I've just done really kind of sucks as it is right now, and that's sort of important because, well, I mean, it's a bit of a spoiler, but obviously, as you'll see in my Season 4 videos from the Tribble test server, orbital strike is actually pretty useful. It's something you want to have, it's something that you want to use, and it actually does something when you do use it. All of this user interface lag is really getting on my nerves with the current ground combat system. I really can't wait to get some Season 4 on the go for real. I actually can't wait to get to Tribble so I can do the Tribble video, so I'm not playing on this old ground system, which I really don't like anymore, especially with the new system on Tribble. Having seen the new way, I'm just really sick of the old way. And yeah, you know, like, it's simple. It's not, which is nice because it's not overly complicated, but that also just means that it's boring. You know, even when I had one of those guys shoot me and take out my whole shield, both of my engineer bridge officers, one of them has shield recharge 3, one of them has shield recharge 2, and I have reroute power to shield, which I didn't even get around to using. I could have used it whenever I needed to. The fact that I didn't need to is just, again, goes to show that there's not much challenge, you know, unless you play on Advanced or Elite. But for people that don't like having to manage those ship injuries, or obviously personal injuries, ship injuries in space combat, the new ground combat will be nice, because even on normal mode it'll pose something of a challenge without you having to carry stacks of these regenerators with you to heal these permanent injuries you'll get from dying on Advanced or Elite. So anyway, that's about it. That's the kind of the peek at how things are now, and I'll keep it about that short because, again, I assume most of you already know how this sort of works. So now it'll be on to Triple as soon as I can get that video uploaded, so stay tuned.